This video is going to be about publishersweekly.com, which is another review site for books. As you can see here, they have a bunch of different categories on their site. They have news, reviews, bestsellers, children's, etc. And they do give you all kinds of different articles and news and recommended books, best books of 2020. They give you author information, and there's just a lot of information here. They've got a bestsellers list of books. They also have most popular articles, many different choices of, where you can go. When I tried to click reviews and then go to children's, unfortunately, it told me that I have to have a subscription in order to view this section of reviews. However, when I search for particular books, I can find what I need in there, hopefully, depending on what book I'm looking for. So when I've searched for Dogman, for example, I did find a review for Dogman by Dave Pilkey, and it does give quite a good description of the book as well as opinion on what they think of the book as well. They also include a more books you'd like based on the book that you are looking at the review for. I did see Scaredy Cat, which I did open as well to take a look at. I've never heard of this book before, and I know James Patterson and I know Chris Grabenstein, so I am curious as to what this book is about. The review gives you the author, the illustrations, the publisher, as well as how much the book is, how many pages it has, as well as the ISBN number. And they also have a link for more by and about this author. So if you want to find more books by Chris Grabenstein or James Patterson, you can do so. They also give you more Publishers Weekly articles. It looks like the Publishers Weekly does have guidelines for submissions for reviews. What they do have are separate guidelines depending on what kind of book you are requesting a review for. For example, children's titles are requested 4 months in advance for review consideration prior to publication date. And they also request that you send 2 copies of the book. And they want only books written for children considered for children's book reviews, nothing specifically for parents or teachers. And they give you the address to send it to. They also want the typical information like the price, the ISBN number, age level of reader, how many pages, and when it will be published. And they also have options for who you can contact. I think it's easy to find the information you need if you're looking for a specific book. I think because you have to have a subscription for just to see the children's section as a whole, it's kind of frustrating because as a teacher, I really don't want to have to pay for $15 a month just to kind of every now and then use its review options for books. So it can be a little bit stressful trying to find what I need. However, if I am searching for a particular book, I can easily search for it in the search section to see if it has what I'm looking for. Overall, I think the tool is pretty well laid out. I think that it could be a little easier to navigate for librarians, especially if we're just looking for reviews for books that we particularly want to incorporate in our libraries. But in order to, if you're just looking for something in particular, it is pretty easy to use.